Hey, we have an interesting problem on the board. We have 5 to the 4th plus 4 times 5 cubed minus 4 times 5 squared minus 1 all over 4 to the 5th. You notice we have a lot of 4s and 5s in the problem, but I'm not quite sure how to go about it. Let's try to, I think what I want to do, I kind of want this, I want to use difference of squares, and I want to, let's group this 5 to the 4th with the 1. So let's rewrite this as 5 to the 4th minus 1 here. Then from this term here, let's factor out a 4 and a 5 squared. So we'll have that outside the parentheses, and then in the parentheses we're going to have there's one extra 5 there, so we'll have a 5, and then this is just a minus 1 all over 4 to the 5th. But now this 5 minus 1 is just 4. So we can actually just add this to the exponent here, and we're going to have 4 squared times 5 squared. Let's rewrite this. So we're going to have 5 to the 4th minus 1, then plus, I'm going to write this like this, 4 times 5 squared, because then that's just 20 squared over 4 to the 5th. Next, let's use difference of squares on this. So we'll have 5 squared plus 1 times 5 squared minus 1. And then here, I don't know why I took this out. Let's put the exponent back. So we'll have 4 squared times 5 squared. The reason I'm doing this is we want to be able to cancel later on with these 4s. I need to get these 4s out of the denominator to get some simplification. So we'll have 4 to the 5th here. Now we can actually calculate this and get a value. So 5 squared plus 1, 5 squared is 25 plus 1 is 26. 5 squared minus 1 is going to be 24. But then let's break those down further. So 26 we can write as 2 times 13. 24 we can write as 8 times 3. But we'll rewrite 8 as 2 cubed. Because I'm trying to again use the 4. Okay, and then this is all over 4 to the 5th. Now here we can combine these two, right? 2 cubed times 2 is going to be 2 to the 4th. 2 to the 4th is 16, but we can write 16 as 4 squared. And I'll multiply my 3 times 13, and we'll have 39. Okay, so we'll have 39 there, plus 4 squared, plus, I'm going to write, oh, this is multiplication here, sorry. But we'll rewrite our 5 squared as 25. All over 4 to the 5th. Then now what we can do is we can factor a 4 squared out in our numerator. So we'll have 4 squared, and then inside we'll have 39 plus 25 over 4 to the 5th. And you may see where we're going now. 39 plus 25, what is that? That's 64. And 64, this piece is 64, but 64 is the same thing as 4 cubed. So then, if we multiply up top here, 4 cubed times 4 squared, we're going to have 4 to the 5th, and in our denominator we have 4 to the 5th. These two will cancel, and we're just left with 1. So this simplifies nicer than we could ever expect, we could ever dream of.